Today, after 15 years, Nestle is the largest food company in Pakistan. Every day they buy 1,000 tons of milk from 120,000 farmers spread over an area as large as Switzerland. The farmers of Punjab have discovered milk as a new cash crop, and for the first time, the poor of the country, from the Chinese border to the Makran coast, are able to get pure milk. That was my experience regarding the evolution of business in Pakistan. The early decades of Pakistani business were characterized less by entrepreneurship and more by opportunities through established family connections. But we knew the world was changing and will change. Before I talk about it, let me turn to the development of education, again from the lens of my personal experience. Around 1985, I felt there was a need to set up a school patterned on the Harvard Business School to train managers for people who had no opportunity or know-how to train managers. I talked to some of the business leaders and especially persons in the government sector who were managing public corporations. The response was very encouraging. I asked Ziad to give us a charter so that we could have a business school to award its own degrees. Since leaving the Harvard Business School, I maintained contact with some of its faculty. I asked them for help to assist us to draw up a blueprint for a business school. I also requested a friend with whom I had worked while in government. He had been to the Harvard Business School. He encouraged me. Meanwhile, he had joined the International Finance Corporation, which is an affiliate of the World Bank. He offered to help set up the school if I could get him 3 years leave from the IFC. This I was able to achieve, and this friend is Javed Hamid. He prepared the blueprint, the business community helped us raise funds, and General Zia provided us the charter to set up our University of Management Sciences. Within 20 years of its existence, LUMS has established its brand. Of the 2,800 graduates, of whom 30% are women, some 400 are working in North America, 200 in Europe and the Middle East, and the rest in Pakistan. Almost all are gainfully employed. Some 5% have started their own business, not their family's business. That was how LUMS came about and what it has achieved. But we want to do better. We want to establish a truly iconic research school for science and engineering in Pakistan over the coming years, the LUMS SSE. Let's first talk about the future of education. Tom Friedman wrote an article in New York Times on June 10th, which is just a week ago, in which he claimed Israel had discovered oil. He was not talking about the discovery of large reserves of hydrocarbons, but about students engaged in high-tech at Ben Gurion University. Here is an excerpt from his editorial. If you want to know why Israel's stock market and car sales are record high, while Israel's government is paralyzed by scandals and war with Hamas and doesn't even have a finance minister, it is because of this ecosystem of young innovators and venture capitalists. Last year, VCs poured about $1.4 billion into Israel's startups, and which puts Israel in a league with India and China. This is close to what we have realized over the last 5 years. We need to find oil in our own backyard in Pakistan. 5 years ago, we were concerned with the absence of suitable scientists and engineers coming from Pakistani universities. We felt that management alone will not serve the needs of the nation. We set up a task force consisting of a PhD from MIT and one from the University of Michigan to evaluate the quality of studies at institutes all over Pakistan, from Khyber to Karachi. They spent some 3 months and gave us a report that we were teaching yesterday's science and engineering. They asked employers in industry of their needs and were informed that